have I ever read you the intriguing prologue and start of this game that's in the manual?
You know, instruction booklets that thick are a lost art. I would love to see it.
Okay, so the prologue. Let me tilt my non-existent glasses here.
Get a vignette going. You know, have like a filter going.
While Umbrella's mutant T-virus wreaks havoc in Raccoon City, unknown to the rest of the world, another city faces a similar fate. Fleeing the chaos, a solitary helicopter crash lands, adding to the confusion. A lone survivor crawls out and desperately tries to escape the burning wreckage.
Survivor, oh my god.
The chopper explodes. The man is knocked unconscious. It is night when he comes to his senses. How much time has passed? He hears echoing voices of crying and moaning all around him. His mind in a haze. He starts to walk. He finds himself in a deserted back street. Why am I here? My head aches. I don't want to believe it, but it seems I have lost my memory. The past is blocked in darkness. When I try to remember it, it slips away like fog. Is this a battlefield?
Oh god.
No, it is just an old town. But something is wrong. I sense something really dangerous in this town. I have to get out of here. I may be meeting someone later on. Is he an enemy or a friend? Am I doing right or wrong? Am I good or bad? Am I really human? I don't know anything. I'm only sure of one thing. All I can rely on is this gun. This gun will guide me. It is my only protection.
Speak to me, gun. What should I do?
I will survive. And there's your prologue and setup for Resident Evil Survivor. It's absolutely trash. I love it.
That whole prologue reads like not only does whoever this is not know who he is, but the devs don't know either.
Yeah, who did we just program, guys?
I don't know.
Can we come up with something, man?
Well, what? Like what?
I don't know. Amnesiacs you can do whatever with them.
Well, like what? Like what kind of whatever?
I don't know. Don't question it too much. Maybe we'll make him a.
I mean, you give a kid with a toy box that has all the toys in the world and says, "Here, go play." And it's like, what do I do? It's like, so what the hell do we do with this amnesiac fella, huh?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll pull something out of our butt. I mean, we're Capcom. We can do whatever we want.
All right, I'm gonna sit down and just gonna start writing for dialogue for this. Okay, so gotta find out a guy who we don't know who he is.
Yeah.
And we only got we only got 5 more weeks till the game's ready. So okay, all right. Don't worry. Got plenty of assets from Capcom. You know, we've done crunch ups before. You know, we can do this too. Okay, so all right, Amnesiac.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good start. It's a good hook.
Great, you know, because we don't know, and neither does he. So yeah, we'll use that. Okay.
We'll pencil it in later.
All right. So who am I?
I still like the hook. This is a good hook.
Who am I? Who am I? Where am I?
Okay.
Who am I? Where am I? Good, yeah.
So this is a spin-off, which means no Raccoon City. This is a different place infested with, you know, all the tyrants, all the dogs, all the hunters, all the lickers. It'll make sense. Don't worry. It'll all pan out.
Yeah, we got some low-res textures from some other Resident Evil games. We can cobble together something. Then, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
All right. Who am I? Where am I?
What is this?
What is this?
Oh, it's a gun.
What am I doing here?
Oh, we'll pencil that in later. Is it? Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So we got the confusion, but we need to figure out who he is, though.
Should we have a connection to the other Resident Evil games? It is a spin-off.
You know, I gotta talk to Capcom about that one. So, all right. So what I did is I went around the office and I asked them all to write down what they think that this guy should be, or what his occupation should be, or what his role in the story is here.
Okay.
Had them write it down on a piece of scratch paper. We put them all in this hat. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, yeah.
I like it. The dartboard effect. I like it.
So we got about 35 suggestions here. I'm just gonna reach in here and just see what we got. All right.
So what'd you find?
Let's see.
Waiting on bated breath.
All right. So I think that he was a worker at Umbrella. So okay, let me go ahead and write that down.
Yep. Go ahead and write that down. That's good. That's solid gold.
Am I a worker at Umbrella?
Yeah. You know what?
Good.
Up it from worker to higher up.
Maybe I'm a higher up at Umbrella.
Yeah, that works. All
right, let me reach another one here.
Yeah, go ahead and get another one. We need a bit more fuel for the fire, you know?
Am I the reason for all of this?
Oh, okay.
That's a really good one.
Self-blame, that's really good. Yeah.
It's from one of our senior vice members, you know. Good on him.
Okay.
He knows what's up. All right. How about you reach one? You reach one.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's see. Instantly accepts everything that's thrown at him. It's an odd choice, but it's a little different from what we've been releasing. Acceptance.
You know, at first I thought that was a dud. Sound like some janitor who snuck in wrote it or something like that. But you know, I get it. Acceptance. So he takes that and he runs with it. I must be the chairman of Umbrella.
Yeah.
I'm the monster.
That'll be the big reveal, and then later when we find out that he's not really, they'll blow the hats off of everybody watching.
Oh, hang on. I got a call from higher up. They said that they don't like that.
Oh.
We gotta think of something else. So, well, I mean, we've already done most of what we said, because, you know, as soon as we write it down, it's being put to print, and we got about 4 weeks left. 4 weeks?
Okay,
all right.
So that took longer than expected.
So we gotta keep that. We gotta keep all that, so he's not part of Umbrella. Someone from Umbrella is impersonating him, or trying to make it seem like he's the guy from Umbrella who's, reaching the damn hat again.
Okay, you gotta pick something good. Jobs are on the line.
Okay, unrelated boob.
Nah.
No, I mean, look, it's just an unrelated boob. Like there's the areola and the nipple and everything.
All right, who's been drawing titties over here?
Kamiya, I knew it was you.
Oh, it's always you, Kamiya-san. All right, so just to drop the bid a little bit here, we're going into another choose your own path section. And no joke, they are straightforward. As in, you go forward, there is no detours, you might get a secret item, and sometimes you might be fighting in the dark. And that brings me to another thing I noticed in the manual. Do you want to know how to survive?
Well, that whole thing tells me 3 weeks. Oh God, what now?
Yeah, let's have them choose their path: easy, medium, and hard.
Uh-huh.
So, in order to survive, and this is back when manuals not only told you how to play the game, but also gave you hints.
Because the game wouldn't have enough storage space on it to tell you how.
Correct. So we have a full page. The final page here tells you, and it also has a lovely picture of official artwork. We love that.
It's always the best.
And it tells you how to survive.
Uh-huh.
So you can move backwards. You can't shoot while reloading bullets. Moving backward can help you can help you out of enemies' reach. Which is what I've been showing you.
Help me get out of enemy's reach.
You can actually take one step back and always avoid enemy attacks. It's hilarious. Stay healthy. That's just regular life advice.
I mean, I should start jogging in the mornings.
Yeah. You can heal your character with green herb or first aid spray. Don't use a first aid spray, and this is my own advice, because that lowers your rank. Always keep your characters healed, since you never know when he'll be attacked. Blue herbs cure poison. Red herb, when combined with another herb, enhances the effect of the herb.
So if I combine it with the blue herb, that enhances the poison?
Enhances the healing factor of the poison.
So poison heals me?
I love this cutscene, by the way.
Oh.
Huh? What's happening?
Does poison heal me? Am I poisoned already?
And then he gets caught in a landslide. It's hilarious.
I'm succumbing to the poison.
So this path right here, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but it's just like infinite darkness in front of you and just a bunch of tyrants slowly walking towards you. That is the only adversary in here. Once you reach the top of the hill, you're done with this section. It is ridiculous. And also...
I think it's dark like that because of how far an artist can sketch.
That might be.
Because of draw distance.
Ow. But what's hilarious about this is every single one of these tyrants has a specific area that they patrol. So if you walk out of their patrolling area, they will literally turn around and leave you alone.
He looks like Sigma. I'm sure I'd mention it.
Lovely Capcom effect there.
He looks like Sigma. They made a 3D Sigma head, and they're like, well, let's use that.
Well, let's say you're having trouble finding these walking tyrants in the darkness. Did you know there's a quick search function that I've already clearly told you about?
Control F?
Quick search. Yeah, it's the L1 button. It's to find an enemy before it attacks you.
Helpful.
Uh-huh.
So if I press L1, it just goes here.
Yeah, it also says check efficiently. If you use the quick search button after defeating all enemies in the area, your character will look at an item. When there are no items, he will look at a door. You can find hidden items or doors this way. This game is so linear, you don't have to use the search option. It's only useful in like 2 rooms.
This game's kind of crap. We really rushed it. Here's something that helps you through it a bit more to make it easier for you.
Oh yeah, this is also...
And we also implemented it during testing, and we didn't get rid of it. Oops.
Yeah, I also love this. Unsure about where to go? If you get lost in a linear as hell first-person shooter, check the map in the status screen.
You ever get lost in Star Fox 64?
No, because, it just takes me forward. I hate it when they give me alternate paths. Just take me to the end, please.
This should have been an on rails then.
Oh, it definitely should have. Yeah, see, there we go. I went out of his pathway, so he's just turning around and leaving. Okay, this is also funny. And this is something that AVGN brought up. Stuck? If you can't solve a puzzle, try checking all your items and files. You may find an unexpected clue. Every single puzzle that we have solved so far is literally the item is in the room, pick up the item, and put it where it needs to go. There are no puzzles in this game.
I think it would have been a lot better as a non-rails shooter, but they're trying to shoehorn the on-rails aspect onto Resident Evil. Maybe because Time Cop was popular?
I guess. Yeah, maybe they were trying to turn this into more of an arcade game. Maybe get it into an arcade or two.
Capcom was chasing trends a lot at this point in their history. Like, oh, Mortal Kombat uses digitized graphics? We gotta do that too. Street Fighter the movie, the game. Oh, Tekken uses 3D graphics? We gotta do that too. Street Fighter EX.
Makes sense. I mean, if you want your games to sell, do what works.
Oh, Time Crisis is a big hit at the arcades? Well, Resident Evil can do that too, I think. That's not a...
Hey, can we call up our English actors, see if we can get him in here for like 5 minutes worth of work?
Oh, yes. Hello, you've reached English Actors Anonymous. How may I help you?
We really are on a budget crunch, aren't we?
Wrong English actors. Let me try another thing. Yes, hello, English actors? Yes, hello?
Hey, there we go.
Alright.
There's a guy. Okay, I love this section. This is the easiest section. These cleaners always have an animation where they roll forward and then aim and fire.
But why?
Which means you can literally run forward this entire section and never run into any of them. This is the easiest segment where you can just run forward and just avoid them. Some of them also have animations where they just aim and fire, but it takes so long for them to aim their gun or to take a swing at you, they'll never catch you. I'm just doing this just to pad out a little bit of this section because it's so freaking easy.
Way to Resident Evil survive there, buddy.
Are you saying the best way to survive this pseudo Raccoon City is just to freaking run?
Well, I mean, you're not fighting, you're surviving.
Yeah.
This guy's just some schmuck, right?
Yeah, also I love this. They have the laser sights on there, thinking they can actually hit you if you're still sprinting.
They're just pens.
You can't shoot them because they're out of your vision area. You can't actually aim and fire on them. So if you just continuously run, look, we're already at the end. That was the entire segment.
Darn, I guess we lost.
Shoot! Commander, I did it again.
That's okay, Major Billy. We'll go home, get some pizza.
Oh man.
That's all right.
I think I'll let you choose the toppings this time, because I let another one get away.
Well, you're gonna enjoy bell peppers then.
No, I'm allergic. You'll get over it. We're actually coming up to close to the end of the game.
Close to the end of the game?
Yeah. I would like to mention, specifically this area right here. This is where all three paths converge. They all come here.
Uh-huh.
When I played this for the first time and realized that there was no saving until you either died and got a game over, or finished the entire game, when I died at the final boss, I came back here.
They got checkpoints, right?
Eh? They're not nice. They're not nice checkpoints. Oh, also spiders. Hello. They're just giving me big old spider hugs.
Just go come here.
Come here, you eight-legged fuck. Give me a big
you're
old
good.
zip.
Oh, you guys are fine. Hey.
Yeah, this is the fucking worst.
They're
Because
so cuddly. They're like, no joke, a little cute that way.
I hate it.
Because they're just like, oh, hey, come here, bud. Come here. They're glopping spiders.
I dislike it very much.
I know they're biting me and poisoning me, and that's certainly a detriment, but, I mean, you just take out the fangs and shoot them a bunch, it's fine.
The enemy AI is so horrific in this, because while one is crowding you, the other one is behind it shooting you with poison. And it's only the spiders that do this. The hunters get up close and personal and just slash you from all sides imaginable, but the spiders, they actually actively take pot shots, while the one is, like, Mr. Presidenting the other one.
This is a lesson that hasn't been learned yet. You can't do a horror game slapdash willy-nilly.
Yeah!
To have a good horror game, it takes time, and it needs to have a direction and a point. And if you just like, okay, here's a room, 2 spiders, that's scary, right? Alright, next room.
I mean, it is kind of impressive that your playthroughs will differ as you do them. Like, sometimes you'll get 3 hunters in this room, sometimes you'll only get, like, 1.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I mean, that's kind of cool. And I've had playthroughs where instead of those 2 giant spiders, I was fighting dogs. Honestly, I hate fighting both of them, but, you know, give me the dogs. They don't poison. They just, like, nibble at your ankles.
Zombie Chihuahuas. Zombie Pomeranians. We ran out of the German Shepherds and the Dobermans and the Boxers and the Pinchers and the Bloodhounds. Oh, we got our Pomeranians and toy poodles and Yorkies. And
for some reason, as you were naming off those dogs, my mind immediately went, and the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Marias on the other.
Although, that might be effective. Imagine, you're in an alleyway just in Raccoon City. You see one Pomeranian just now. Like, oh, it's cute. And then, of course, the eyes turn red, and then its face opens up. And then 5 more Pomeranians come out, and then you're getting chased by Pomeranians down an alleyway, and they...
What?
Then Chris Redfield comes in. Not to help, just to say, don't get involved!
That's all he wants to do, is to not get you involved. Somebody should have talked to this schmuck and said...
Just leave it alone!
Yeah. Well, that's new Chris Redfield. Old Chris Redfield would be like, where are the babes at? And we have now entered the final area. Already.
Oh, well.
Yup. We're heading into the super secret lab that everybody has in Umbrella, apparently.
I don't think that business model worked out for them too well.
It has never worked, because everybody always finds them.
One bad PR stunt led to a nuked city, and then they lost all their funding, all their labs went down, and you can imagine Wesco's like, what the fuck do you mean we ran out of money? The whole thing felt... All the sponsors? What?
Also, I'm dead! And then he came back somehow. Resident Evil's a mess, but it's my mess.